So a man was arrested after farting in an Uber. Well, there's a lot more to that story, and that's what we're talking about right now. Hey everyone, Chris here from Real Rideshare Stories. If you're new to the channel and you're looking for different things within the rideshare industry, whether it's updates to what's going on, news, tips and tricks for passengers and drivers, or what actually happens on real rideshare rides, start now by hitting that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to check the description below for other helpful information and tips. Real quick, let's talk about the Always Drive Sober campaign, which is a campaign that I will be doing over the next couple of weeks and wrapping it up on November 1st with a 24-hour live stream. Now, the Always Drive Sober campaign is exactly what it says. Always make sure when you get behind the wheel to drive sober, never under the influence of alcohol or anything else that could impair your judgment while on the road. If you're going out to have a little bit of fun and going to be drinking, make sure you plan ahead by either ordering an Uber or Lyft, calling a cab, having a friend or family member pick you up, or pre-planning with a designated driver when you are going to go out. And also with the upcoming holidays and still in a pandemic, make sure to take the proper precautions and always drive sober. And not only just spreading awareness, I've also set up a GoFundMe where directed donations will go directly to the charity that I've chosen, which is MAD, or Mothers Against Drunk Driving. And they also help spread awareness when it comes to drinking and driving and trying to stop it altogether. And lastly, this is something we could really stop today if we all chipped in and decided never to get behind the wheel when having any drink or having something that will impair our judgment in any way, shape, or form. Remember, always drive sober. Yes, an Uber rider was arrested after farting in an Uber, but there's a lot more to the story than just that because of what happened after the fact, and it turned the driver's life upside down. Now, this article right here is from the New York Post. Link will be in the description below, so if you want to check this out, you can. It's titled "Man Charged with Assault After Farting in an Uber." So watch when you pass gas. All right, it goes on, says the driver wasn't the only one hitting the gas. Dun-dun-dun-ch. A UK man has been charged with assault after allegedly farting in an Uber and attacking the driver for protesting. He behaved in an unattractive manner that night, defense lawyer Anthony Bignall told the Bristol Crown Court about his client's behavior. The odoriferous incident reported occurred last year when Kingswood's James Mallet, 35, let it rip in the back of the ride while on a way to a local nightclub with 3 other people. This was the final straw for the Uber driver named Alexander Banchev, not quite sure. Hopefully I didn't butcher it too bad, who allegedly suffered abuse at the hands of other passengers, according to the court testimony. Now, if you're a driver at night, you know you're going to run into some bad apple riders out there. Whether they're drunk, whether they're entitled, whether they actually really start a physical altercation, you know it's very possible when you are taking people who have or are going to be drinking. And unfortunately, this driver probably just needed a little bit of time off, kind of like clear your head, kind of take some time off, reevaluate things, and then come back when things are a little bit calmer. There is such a thing as driver burnout. So that's something, hopefully, other drivers out there will know that when you need to take some time off, take the time off. Deliver food, go shopping, whatever it might be in order. If you still got to pay the bills, just don't necessarily drive people. It's a good change up. It gets you in a different mindset. It rejuvenates. So when you do have to deal with these bad apples, it's not so bad. And then goes, prosecutor James Scott said Banchev told Mallet to leave the vehicle, whereupon the flatulent fare offered to fight the driver and struck him in the head. Banchev reportedly responded in defense by punching the Mallet in the face, knocking him to the ground. Okay, punching the Mallet. All right, this article is a little strange, but Banchev reportedly responded in defense by punching the Mallet, which Mallet is a person, but okay. But punching Mallet in the face, knocking him to the ground. Either way, at that point, a young lady who was with Mallet reportedly persuaded him to leave. Police encountered the unruly passenger a little while later, sporting a cut on his bottom lip, according to Scott, who added that he was plainly intoxicated. Again, when you're dealing with drunk people and things don't necessarily go right, there's probably an altercation that could happen and things can escalate very quickly. So trying to de-escalate situations and things like that are a big thing. Unfortunately, when it comes to farting in the car, rolling down the window might just be the best thing to do. Yeah, I understand sometimes you might have the last straw, but sometimes you just gotta kind of suck it up and try to deal with it, at least when they get out, and then figure something else out. Scott told the court that Mallet was abusive to police, so he just wanted to fight all around. Nonetheless, Bignall said his client has been described as polite, helpful, well-behaved, and courteous man. Probably when he's not probably when he's not drinking. Fortunately for the gas anger, okay, I don't know who wrote this article, but I guess calm down with the puns a little bit. Admitted to assault, occasioning actual harm on November 30th, which landed him a 6-month jail term, a $650 fine, and 120 hours community service. His jail sentence has since been suspended for 18 months. The ordeal has proven worse for Bonchev, who was the driver, according to recorder Alexia Power, who said the driver was unable to work due to a broken finger sustained during the fight. As a result, Bonchev lost his Uber job, vehicle, and house, and has since returned to his home country of Bulgaria. This isn't the first time someone raised a stink over flatulence. In August, a Florida woman was arrested after assaulting her father because he farted too much in their shared home. Okay, then. So yeah, that is a pretty crazy story nonetheless. And like I said, there's some things there that you probably may have had some driver burnout or taken things and partially escalated them a little bit when it comes down to it. Yeah, I know there are a lot of bad apples there, but taking time off is always going to be a good thing, especially if you need that time off. Also, again, if you can't stop working and like take a vacation or anything like that, just switch it up. Go to food delivery, go to shopping, go to package delivery. There's a lot of different things that you can still do in the gig economy that will continue to help you make money, and you don't have to suffer from driver burnout or having to deal with passengers that can just kind of add up over time until you decide to snap. We've all seen videos of that happening to other drivers out there. So again, you want to make sure you're in a good state of mind, having a good time, because if you're not, these are when problems can actually happen. So what are your thoughts on all this? Comment below, let me know. Now that's the end of the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so you'll be notified every time a new video is uploaded. Also, make sure to check the description below for other helpful information and tips. And as always, never drink and drive. Always tip your drivers, your delivery drivers, and your shoppers. And we'll see you next time.